Today's Bike Links is made possible by the Lincoln Lancaster Health Department. Public health, everyone, every day, everywhere. The Lower Platte South Natural Resources District. And Lincoln's 10 Health TV.
So this is how I lock my bike. You want to make sure that if you have both a cable and a U-lock, that you're securing both the front wheel and the frame to the object that you're locking to. Ideally, it's going to be a bike rack. If possible, you even want to get through front wheel, back wheel, and the frame. The most important part, though, is making sure you're locked through the frame of your bike, meaning through this triangle right here.
When I lock my bike up, I like to use a cable lock for my bike. It really allows me to make sure I can get my cable through both sets of wheels, as well as the frame and the bike rack itself. Just use a regular master lock. Take it through both wheels and wrap it around the frame. The most important parts about making sure that your bike is secured is making sure that the frame is securely attached to something that's immobile, preferably a bike rack, but something that won't easily come out of the ground. And then also, your front wheel is probably the easiest part to take off of the frame. So making sure that your front wheel is secured to your frame as well as the bike rack. The front wheel is the easiest part of the bike to take off. And if someone were to steal part of your bike, that is probably the part that they would first go for. While the rear wheel is a little bit more secure on the back of your bike and is much, much more difficult to take off in a pinch.
Like Kelly said, though, you want to make sure you prioritize getting your frame locked to the rack. I've seen a lot of bikes around town where just the front wheel is attached to a rack, and that means that you might come back and have just a front wheel, no bike. So make sure you keep the frame locked to whatever you can lock to. Another thing you might want to put is underneath your saddle is a little plastic bag. So just in case it rains, put that on your seat before you go. And then when you come back, if it's been raining, at least you'll have a dry saddle. Thanks for joining me today, Kelly. You provided a lot of great information. I'll see you around town.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
And I'll see you next time.